Hello, everybody. It looks like we're back. Oh, we are back again. And this time we're looking at some time frame that's from March 11th through the 17th. Happy St. Patty's Day, by the way. And we're going to do something a little different today. Some of you may have heard about a guy named Radley Valentine, and he designs tarot decks, and he does readings, and he has conferences and all kinds of things. Well, this is one of his decks, and it's called, I'm making sure I say it right, Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. So this is like filled with the powerhouse guardian angels, all right? So what I would like to do today, get a good picture? Yeah. What I'd like to do today is to draw a card for each apellido, each last name of the people that are watching, okay? So what I'm going to do is start with any last name that starts with A and work my way through even Z, so who knows? All right, let's take a look. This is what the deck looks like. Doesn't it look like it actually is lit up? I'm always amazed every time I open this up because that looks like there's a light bulb or something attached to it, or it's reflecting some sunlight, okay? So let me just shuffle through. I've been shuffling while I'm waiting to talk to you, but let me shuffle through and then we'll get started. Ooh, hope I don't lose my place. All right, start with the A's. A picture is awakening. How about that? It even is an A, all right? And the description on this, you'll see it actually looks like Icarus that flew too close to the sun. Have a look. So we don't want to overextend, but we don't want to underextend either. Awakening, it says pause, perspective, and selflessness. All right, so these are the things that you want to focus on this week. All right, so there's our A's. B is, if you have a look, that is the Six of Water, memories, childhood, and nostalgia. See, all these cups have beautiful little things in it, and they're isolated. So it's like review the good things that have happened because it adds to your emotional satisfaction. Okay? Those of you whose last name begins with B, that one's for you. Okay? Be reflective in that. C, Nine of Air. Nines are always about drawing into completion. Okay? And what is it? Says negativity, worry, and sleeplessness. How many of you are out there not being able to sleep? This is for C. All right? And you'll actually see them laying in bed, and it's like, I just need to maybe wear my sleep mask a little bit. So focusing on the things that will help you bring about sleep fullness, all right? Nine of Air, it's happening. Just bear with it and keep exercising your meditations and your breathing, etc. Okay? After C comes D, which is the Seven of Air. Look. And what we're looking at is awareness, caution, and consequences. Okay, but it's actually being watched over by a guardian angel. So you have activities that you need to be doing, but you need to be careful and cautious while you're doing it, being aware of where your right hand is, where your left hand is, and the guardian angel is going to help keep you safe and promote what your next step is. All right? Take time to rest. So all your busy activities, remember, you've got to take some downtime. Let's look at ease. Ease is a Five of Air. And this one says mistakes, melodrama, and reassessment. So that sounds like the progression of things anyway. If we look at this person right here, it's looked like they've been playing chess and they made some boo-boos, all right? So acknowledge what the mistakes are. Don't get so melodramatic over it all, and just do a reassessment so that you can come up with a better solution on the second time around or the third time around. Okay. F, Queen of Earth. Now this reminds me of Letitia James, so I just want to show you this week we could have some focus on this. But what we want for this is F, gracious, practical, and capable. Definitely sounds like her, doesn't it? Have a look here. This reflect on this part of your personality. Okay. Once again, gracious, practical, and capable. All right. G is the 9 of water. How cool is that? 9 of water in a regular tarot deck is usually about wish come true. Okay, so hopefully it works. You're wishing for something big, but it is actually showing you make your wish and blow on a dandelion. How about that? F, G, G, G. Okay, wishes, dreams, and happiness. So just know that. Focus on the positive, and you're going to draw it right in this week. H is the 4 of fire. Okay, and that is saying prosperity, contentment, and celebration. H, yeah. And this is that. Actually, these guys are actually dancing, so it may look like something else. So what I want to recommend is there may be an event or an occurrence that you misinterpret. So take your time in making a decision about it. I think you're going to find out it turns out much better than you thought it was. All right, much better. H. I, 2 of fire, planning, partnering, and progress. And look, here's 2 people sitting shoulder to shoulder. The right hand has what the left hand doesn't, and they're coming up with answers and solutions. Okay, so this fits into your plan if your last name begins with I. Let's look at J. And J is the ace of water. Isn't this lovely? Oh, looks like a Monet painting because all the water lilies and stuff. How about that? I. And it's emotions, relationship, and intuition. In a regular deck, ace of water is ace of hearts, ace of cups. It's a love card. It's really lovely. Okay. So J, K, 5 of fire. This one is telling you, actually basically looks like the picture is even saying, don't try to worry too much over the events. Just consider what they are and handle them one at a time. Conflicts, annoyances, and competition doesn't have to stop you. It just wants to be looked at and analyzed and then released. All right? That's for you guys. K. L. Ooh, lovely. L is for the ego. Okay, look at this. And this is not a negative ego. A lot of people don't have enough ego and they feel insecure about things. If you have a comfortable, conscientious ego, then you're going to be capable of doing all the things that you need to do with and without the assistance of other people. Illusion, dependency, materialism. This is ego. We're going to rise above it. Okay? It may be that you're that little bird that needs to be set free. Very nice. M, 10 of air. Let's look at that. Air is about mental things, and a 10 is about bringing it full circle, completions. And it says endings, recovery, and freedom. So that is saying the time is right. You see the sands of time drifting through? The time is right. You've been waiting. It's been appropriately considered. And now it's time to complete your action. Okay, that's M. N, Queen of Water. Isn't this lovely? Okay, Queen of Water, Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups. Have a good look at her. And it's saying loving, giving, and psychic. How about that? So utilize your psychic skills right now at this time. M, N. N is the star. Look at that one. Isn't that beautiful? But it does have a sense of completion with it as well. So know that it is one of the most beautiful of the major arcana cards, and it's also an indication of Aquarius. So let's have a look. What does it say? Inspiration, fulfillment, and faith. Okay, you have 1 foot in the real world and 1 foot in the emotional world. So these are really good for you at this time. Okay. It's also a card of the United States, so it might be some political things that are going to start changing and supporting you. Okay, so let's see what that might be in this coming week. Sorry. Oh, 9 of fire. Wow. Have a look. Fire is the wands, and the 9 means we're approaching completion. And it says protection, preparedness, and resilience. So remember that. You've got all of these spears that are out there to help you. All you have to do is call upon your angels for assistance, and I've got all of these options here to help you out. So never fear, it's there. P. Oh, nice. Card number 14 is called Balance, sometimes known as Libra or the legal card. Information on it is compromise, self-control, and moderation. Isn't that lovely? Wow. Gosh, that's gorgeous. So all these things should work for the good. Key. There's value in compromise, but it's not always easy. So just know that. It takes some self-control and working in moderation with that P last name. Q. Q is the ace of earth. Look at this little guy. Isn't he adorable? But he's like an indication of abundance, opportunity, and resources. He's carrying a little book with him, which means that he's going to have the answers. The execution of the answers is up to you, but it looks like there'll be someone who comes in who's going to help you find the solutions. See the book that he's got? Kind of reminds me of Jeremy Brett in Sherlock Holmes, because he walked around with the books that as they were written, and if the TV programs varied from the truth, he would pull out the book and say, have a look at this. We have to stay true. We have to keep going the way it was written. And that's what this little guy is saying. We're not going to vary from the truth. We're going to follow the road in front of us as it's been delineated. Abundance, opportunity, and resources. How about an R? R. 6 of air. This is nice. Look at this little sailboat. My brother-in-law would love to see that. Opportunities here. What does it say? Relief, hope, and moving on. So it's time to cast aside all of those ropes that have been tying you down or hooking you to your anchor. It's going to be a time when you can let go and start experiencing some new things that are going to bring relief and happiness. Okay? Release, hope, moving on. S. 3 of air. How about that? 3 of air. That would be the 3 of swords. Swords, once again, mental activities. If I look at this, it says sorrow, forgiveness, and healing. Follow it in that order. So what you experience as a sorrowful event, forgive yourself or the others involved in it, and allow yourself to heal. And then you're going to be ready for the next exciting episode of Crusader Rabbit. Okay. T. Oh, the Emperor. Have a look. That's card number 4 in the Major Arcana. Beautiful card. And it says organization, leadership, and structure. It's like the daddy card. It's the guy who calls the shots. It's getting things in order. Maybe it's time that you do that you take the reins and you deciding what happens next and not waiting for someone else to decide for you. Great card for that. You. The Empress. That's the mama card. Okay, Empress card. It's also a card of America, and it's a card of abundance. So we'll claim all three of those for this particular week, and it says creation, abundance, and action. Well, didn't we just talk about that? Well, there it is. All right, beautiful for the Empress card. V. Sorry, I got distracted there. So we've got the V here, which is the 7 of fire. Now, this tells me that you may need to stand up for a principle that you believe in, and there might be little challenges that you're faced with, but it looks like if you take them one at a time, everything works out fine. So don't worry about overcompensating and try to take everything on at once, bit by bit, making it work. Challenge, determination, and resistance. Okay, you can do this. Just remember, one step at a time. W, as in water. W, the Hermit. Wow, now we're getting into major arcanas, aren't we? See, the Hermit is illuminating the future too. So it's got a little lantern here that's trying to lighten this path in front of us. So just know that you don't have all the answers, but you're learning them. So give yourself credit for moving step by step into the process. And what does it say? Introspection, self-discovery, and mentorship. Anybody there want to be a mentor for something? This is great. Okay. X, Z, X. It's funny. It's the wheel, which is actually the wheel of fortune, which means, once again, a cycle is coming into completion. X. This is for the X. All right. So let's have a look. It says, luck, progress, and change in that order. You luck into something, you're able to make some progress, and then you realize things have changed. And it's because you've taken that first step, right? Because it is meant for one cycle to end and another to begin within this week or very shortly. Why? Ibada was one of those. Why? 3 of fire. Look at this card. Wow. Fire is about creativity, forward movement. Let's have a look. And we've got a 3, which means you're not in it by yourself, but there are people that are working in conjunction with you to make the advancement. But it's up to you to either ask them to join you or to incorporate their ideas into what you do. Goals, expansion, and vision. Okay? Be one of those far-sighted son of a guns. It's really okay. Somebody's got to make the first step. It looks like it might even be you. Z, last one, Z. Interesting. Showing you the card for the Z people. And this can be a nickname. Just know that it is called transformation. Okay. In another deck, it might be called the Tower card. How do I know that? Well, this looks like a tower. It looks like it's being struck by lightning. Okay, so if your name is a Z, it says realization, life changes, and liberation. So it frees you up. It gets rid of whatever has been holding you back. And it might take something cataclysmic to break your awareness so you're not focusing on the past and trying to hold on. Just go ahead and let go, because there's going to be some interesting things that are going to be coming forward. All right? Realization, life change, and liberation. Well, I hope one of your messages is going to be interesting for you. You might want to go back and listen to them. Take one for your first name, one for your last name, and see what transpires for the coming week. And just on the off chance that you might need to hear from this one, look at our card that's on the back of the Voyager deck. It's the Sun card, which is all things working out for the good. Beautiful. All right. I think that's what we have for this week. And those of you that like these particular cards and may be interested in getting them for yourself, once again, here's what the deck looks like. So thanks and welcome to my new people and my old people too. We are looking forward to talking to you in the next week. So take good care, and I'll see you real soon.